My name is Taras Dyatlik. I live in Ukraine, but I work with Overseas Council United World Mission as a regional director for Eastern Europe and Central Asia, helping and assisting 13 seminaries and different theological schools in the region. We had at least 3 major obstacles during the COVID in training church ministers for Eastern Europe and Central Asia, and the first one was financial, the second one was educational, and then the third one was, I would say, like theological and organizational. So speaking about financial challenge, we were able to provide stabilization funds to the seminaries, so which helped the faculty members, which helped the students with food boxes, to pay communal services, for the campuses. With educational challenges, we help the students to learn online mode of education. And I would like to mention also that in 2018 we had the Institute for Excellence in Istanbul, and prophetically it was on the topic of online mode of education, and we are thankful to the Horizons, which trained the deans and lead faculty members who came for the institute to learn this online mode of education, because it was very timely. We didn't know that just 1.5 years after the institute, so the COVID will hit the world, and that knowledge would be that demanded, that on demand in the region. And speaking about a theological challenge, so one of the challenges was, how do you perform the communion? How do you perform worship? And we asked some of the partner schools like Odessa Theological Seminary, who learned different types, different experiences, experimented and provided instructions or like descriptions how you can do services, how you can do education during the COVID time. Churches, the pastors, school leaders were able to see these modes, to evaluate pros and cons and apply them within their own communities. Just having one seminary, our partner seminary, done all the job for them, so to save the time and to save the resources as well. What was a lesson for me? We have one Christian university in Moldova, which has more than 100 full-time students from the countries of Central Asia. And when the COVID hit, so they were not able to go back because all air connection was broken. The air companies stopped providing the services, so they were not able to go back home. And they were all stuck at the campus, and with some of the faculty, some of the workers. So these students became the real community, almost like in a monastery, so the close community. For several months, no one of them was able to leave the campus to go downtown to the city, to a marketplace, because they had also some COVID circulating among them. But at the same time, so the students were involved in the kitchen, in cleaning, in everywhere, so to keep the campus running. And also they continued to study because the faculty connected to Zoom. The students gathered in the classroom, so they continued their education despite they were challenged. And so combining 2 modes of education, online and then in classroom, they were able to perform without any delay because of the COVID. So this was a lesson for me. If you want to get educated, if you want to learn, you will find the way. So even the COVID will not stop you from getting trained.